Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of Mass Effect Andromeda on PC, Steam specifically. You know what kills me is that this version, the Origin overlay by default is active. So not only do you have the Steam overlay, if you have that active, then you have underneath that the Origin overlay. It's like, look, if you're gonna bring it to Steam, turn off your overlay to be the bare minimum work that you do. Although a good majority of EA teams are good at that bare minimum work. Yeah, I also bought the Mirror's Edge sequel on Steam, so I'll try to cover that a little later too. I don't think there's a whole lot terribly different in that version. Again, it wasn't like it sold well, but it wasn't the kind of sales projections that EA was hoping for. So the series is basically dead. But we got, two pretty good games out of it. Not perfect, certainly. But I think they were trying to, or they didn't have faith in their original design. So you see these sort of gunplay elements in there which don't really feel, they don't feel very good. Whereas I think they probably could have worked the punching and sliding and jumping into the combat instead, and just made it all hand to hand. But then you'd have to remove the guns from the opponents in order for people to feel comfortable with it, I think. Or at least certain people. I mean, there's a lot of people that's like, well, if you can just dodge bullets, and that takes me out of the game, even though it's a game that takes place in the future and you are running around with near superhuman powers, somehow that doesn't take you out of the game. But the fact that there's bullets that don't hit you do. It is always weird that it's like the one thing that really bothers people when a game or movie or book or whatever is that's the one thing that breaks their immersion. To me, all these video game wars are so ridiculous that I just take what they give me. I mean, with some glaring exceptions, especially if the AI is allowed to do something which I'm not, and it's like, yeah, that's the worst. Because it's like, well, I know the rule set is there. Clearly you could do something, but they just didn't want the product to be riddled with bugs, chase down people, climbing up a mountain when only the AI can climb up a mountain. I don't know. I think for the most part, Mass Effect, this version of Mass Effect, I don't know. I mean, I said I really like the world. I like everything that they built for it. It's just the script is so dull. I mean, so far it's just very, very bland. And I know the first Mass Effect took a while to become interesting as well. And maybe people were more invested in that because it was the first time they experienced a world like that. If you weren't really big into reading sci-fi, then maybe Mass Effect was very eye-opening for you. I could certainly see that. I think to me that's why it seemed mediocre to me, is because I'd read a lot of sci-fi growing up, and so Mass Effect was just like it's a condensed version. It's the freeze dried tomato, and not the actual tomato. Freeze dried onions, freeze dried raw onions. Not even the Walla Walla sweets. Yeah, this game's taking a long time to load. I don't know what's going on with it today, especially. It's not like it's got patched.
Power, but not the interior doors?
Full functionality would require an active power relay station.
That means the antenna's out of power too. Like the console said. Let's head to the relay station.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, the world they built is
Look at this
cool.
place. It's a wasteland.
The radiation in Eos's atmosphere makes it difficult to cultivate life.
Radiation? Our suits protect against that, right?
Site 1 contains shield masts to dampen the brunt of contamination.
But if we went outside Site 1's perimeter?
That would not be advised.
But admittedly, as cool as it looks, it is like a tiny area connected, you know, with paths to other tiny areas. But I think that's just the nature of the Frostbite engine. It's not really built for big,
Structure
interesting environments.
Sam?
It fits the profile of a power relay station, Pathfinder.
At least not sci-fi
We
environments,
get
I
it
don't think.
running, maybe buildings get power.
And we can hunt that signal down.
You know, it works certainly well on Battlefield. But so far, really, the games that have run on Frostbite that have not been Battlefield, I mean, I think FIFA runs okay, but again, that's a very, very small area. Same thing with Madden.
Guess that ship wasn't Kent then. They don't knock.
There are people here? We thought everyone left was gone.
Of course you did. Now shove off. Find your own salvage. This spot's taken.
I'm not a
here.
salvager. I'm a pathfinder. We've come to fix all this.
Call me Clancy. Pathfinder, huh? Like that changes much. The Nexus just can't let EOS go, can it? However much it fails down here.
I'm tracking a signal that will help EOS. I only need power for the antenna.
Look, I cut the power for a reason. The Ket are patrolling today. You turn the power relay back on, they'll know there's a juicy target alive down here.
Help me with the power relay, and I'll take care of the Ket.
You're crazy. Though maybe it's a good crazy. Okay, I'll enable the generators out there. You want to poke the tiger, it's on you.
Expect trouble when we start the generators.
Yeah, and I think the gunplay it's a little dull, but it's not terrible, right?
There's an error in the startup sequence. Manual input required.
Damn it.
Please scan one of the pylons to determine a hackable input location.
Oh, scan first.
Generator interface possible. Location marked.
Wait, which one's closer? Oh, what? Do I need to go up there?
Generator is active. Sam, our friend Clancy, was he part of the outpost team here?
No, Pathfinder. According to Nexus records, he's stationed in the hangar bay.
So he's what? Playing hooky?
Or he's a part-time salvager.
Seems full-time to me.
We've got company.
Yeah, go after that guy. He's kind of a jerk. Not that I'm not a jerk as well, but I'm just saying. Was there somebody there, really?
They weren't kidding about the cat.
The power relay station is ready for activation, Pathfinder.
Do I think those are the only kit that are gonna come here? Oh, boy, those animation rigs are not good.
You took down all those cat? Sure, use the power relay. Hell, take whatever you like. Word of advice, though. If that signal of yours is out past the perimeter, you'll need a ride.
A ride?
Shuttles aren't fun in these winds. You need wheels. I think they kept a little something in storage.
I'll find it.
I'll take another look around the outpost.
Just finding it won't be enough. Hope you're smarter than we were. We're heading to our shuttle. Keep this up. Maybe next time we'll find more than just salvage around here.
Salvage, do you buy and sell?
Don't suppose you've got anything we can use?
Immediately reloads all weapons, recharges all powers, and temporarily boosts accuracy. What do I have? 100 credits? Oh, I got nothing. Really, all that killing I've done, and I've only got $100?
Power restored. We should have access to everything in Site 1 now, right, Sam?
Correct. Plus, I've located the source of the signal we detected in orbit. It's coming from the large alien structure just beyond Site 1. The structure appears almost identical to the one your father used to adjust the atmosphere on the previous planet. It's worth investigation.
Yeah, sure.
That almost feels like a lead. Damn right it's worth investigating.
Here.
A warning. Radiation levels beyond the perimeter of Site 1 are well above acceptable limits. You cannot proceed without additional protection.
Put 2 condoms on.
All the more reason to see if that alien structure can make a difference to this planet. Come on. We better find that vehicle Clancy mentioned.
Yeah, I'll just buy a box of rubber bands, you'll be fine.
Now the power is restored, we can investigate the nearby buildings.
Don't really do that. Cut off the blood flow. That's where all the blood needs to go. Resources? Resources.
Well, what do you know? The Outpost Research Center is still intact.
Updating the Tempest on this critical recovery.
Research was always key to the initiative. We'll need it here too.
This is vital to our progress.
This tech is how we survive in Andromeda. Ingenuity on the ground.
Someone else agrees. This research center was used recently to monitor the alien signal.
This gives us the tools to find the source. And maybe whoever else is looking.
It's funny, you can tell if this, if mocap was used for the acting, then you can tell it's just like somebody like me sitting in a studio with no context at all, because it's like, let me just stare straight ahead and talk. If you're using me as a model for your acting, then you've already made your first mistake.
The research station is back online. I've provided a list of weapons we can build by gathering the required components.
Oh, I think I don't have money for this. you can do all this stuff, but you're just flat broke at this point in the game. Let's see. New designs, departures. Senior foreman Adriano Fornesca tried out the new pin design on the shelters today. Only time will tell if they actually hold together when the next storm rolls over. At least it should be easier to find pieces this time. Shorty's pitching for an evac back to the Nexus. Too many ket, not enough water, no hope, he says. I'd rather sell supplies and sleep on the deck than lie awake listening to the storms one more night. Can't say I disagree. Losing 3 of my guys to the ket made me wonder about leaving too. But I asked him what I asked myself. What's back on the Nexus for pioneers? Isn't EOS what we signed on for? Well, you signed up for it until you find out what it was, and it's like, yeah, this shit sucks. I mean, that's a perfectly valid response.
Special requisition, all-terrain scout rover.
A Nomad, 6-wheel drive, jump jets, just what you need.
I might be drooling a little bit.
This must be what Clancy meant.
The crate requires an access code from a forward station. Forward stations act as emergency resupply checkpoints. Several are currently in orbit.
I can call one down. Let's find a good spot.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
Looks like the forward station supplies are intact.
Downloading Nomad crate access code.
Let's see. Forward station protocol initiated. Habitat 1 named EOS does not match initiative pre-flight profiles. Advanced predictive is no longer applicable. Parameters require 94% rework. Let's see. Initiating magnetospheric tomography. Okay. Can you do the thing, please? Or do I have to do something else to do the thing? Do I have to do another thing to do the thing? Hey, watch your step. Oh. Weird animation on that. Yeah, I mean, the game definitely feels incomplete, you know? I mean, some of the animation loops and some of the physics just like, I don't know. Of course, I don't know how much more time they would need to spend on it, you know? There does come a point when you spent so long on something that you're not really making progress.
Handle pretty smooth. Check both forward and reverse, would you?
The Nomad's life support systems protect you from hazards longer than your combat armor. Where do you want me to go? This way? That's really funky control too, you know?
Can't get traction.
It's too steep. Switch to 6-wheel drives. It'll get you up there in a snap.
Like, why is there even a... Why do you even have to click the button to make it six-wheel drive?
Remember the Nomad's jump jets? They'll get you over most obstacles. If you need more juice, the boosters can accelerate. Got it. Signal's coming from that structure up ahead.
I was like, why wouldn't you put enough distance in the game for all the dialogue to complete? It's just... I said, it just doesn't feel like they really worked on it, or they got to a point where they worked on it so much that, you know, they're tracking down like bugs that I won't say didn't matter, but you know, didn't make the experience any smoother. You know. Which does kind of make me what these guys were doing all this time.
I'm picking up initiative tech.
Maybe just getting used to frostbite.
Above us.
I see it. Up on that piece with the scaffolding.
Masks are protecting against the radiation, but they're wearing out fast.
Look at the batch numbers. The outpost burned through a bunch of them.
Wait, am I scanning every single one of these? Really? I think scanning 3 would have been enough to go, oh yeah, something's wrong. Well.
Someone's shuttle. Pretty banged up, but space-worthy.
Hip bone's connected to the thigh bone. All the way up there. Okay. Gotta do some climbing. Oh yeah. I remember this being kind of sucky.
It's slippery, but there's a great view!
Who'd be crazy enough to carry heavy equipment up there?
Too sophisticated for a salvager. Who else is studying this place? That should do it.
That these both the consoles? Or is one console good enough?
Building connection. I apologize for any discomfort. The system seems unstable.
This what happened when my dad tried doing this?
Your father interfaced directly with the atmosphere processor. That proved extremely hazardous. These structures could reveal its control center. System remains unstable. Doubling our power input might accelerate the process.
I'll give it a shot.
Wait!
Yeah?
Back off, or I will push you down!
Whoa! Easy. You've come this far. Just let it ride. I've been studying this tech for months. I don't know how you activated those glyphs, but you have to let them cycle through their channels. It's going to be all right. Trust me, okay?
Oh, that weird ass smile.
I know. Who am I? I mean, it's obvious who you are. I saw the ship swoop in. You're a Pathfinder. Was beginning to think the initiative just made you guys up so the rest of us wouldn't lose hope, but you're for real, huh?
Just my peen. That's real. What about you?
Are you for real?
Well, not really.
You're going to tell me who you are.
I might just be the solution to all your problems. Well, look at that.
System has stabilized. I'm establishing a connection.
Oh, crap.
I know these things from Habitat 7!
Later! Just take them out! Keep targeting that one! They make little bots!
Loading ammo!
Wait, where am I getting shot? What am I getting shot from? Oh, okay. I was like... I can't tell what's shooting me. Oh, and then it's over.
My first tangle with the Remnant was a lot messier.
The Remnant?
These monoliths, the Observer and Assembler bots, they're all the remnants of something much bigger. But that's too long. Ugh, I hate long. So, the Remnant. Like my name's better as Peavy.
Ah, she's the with girl. Like, doesn't matter.
Ryder, you've been studying this Remnant technology? What have you learned?
Plenty. Not nearly enough. It's old, it uses glyphs, and it's well protected.
I saw this tech clear the skies on Habitat 7. We're hoping you can do the same for EOS.
Huh. Atmosphere manipulation? Maybe. Fits the model.
I mean, that's what we were going to do.
All Remnant tech is connected. You interfaced with this monolith somehow, and now it's pinging the others. If you wake them up too, they must lead to whatever master switch might fix the radiation.
So we follow the thread.
Interface with the monoliths, follow the connection to the source. Easy enough.
Sure. Just don't piss off too many observers. Here, take my nav points. I've got to figure this interfacing out. Just be careful. This planet's all kinds of strange.
I'm off.
Oh, was this where I parked it? Oh. Okay, oh well, whatever. Where am I going? Over here, somewhere?
Radiation levels increasing. Radiation within safe levels.
Imagine leaving all the craziness on the Nexus to be the first settlers here. So much riding on you, and then...
This time will be different.
Right. This is our element.
Oh, was I supposed to examine that? Oh, well, too bad, huh? I got radiation to worry about. It's only good for microwaves. Naughty burritos. Microwave burritos? That sucks. What do you mean all the time? How can you even eat it? Actually, at this point in time, if I want a burrito, I have a lot of my components pre-made. So I'll just I'll just pull them out of the containers and throw them in the toaster oven. So yes, I'm like making them every single time. You know, I'm assembling them, but I don't have to like make everything from scratch. Yeah, do that like once a week. It's worked out pretty well for me. I say the if there's anything good that came out of the out of all the self-quarantining is that it's like, well, you know, I'm eating better and healthier out of necessity.
Look there. That spot is shelter, water, stable ground.
It was initially overlooked due to heavy kept presence at the nearby remnant structure, but it would be an excellent outpost site.
Like, what are you talking about? I can't see it.
Seems you can't find one without the other. So, if we clear the skies, this might be our new home.
The first colonists sent audio logs about these regions back to the Nexus.
And?
Fairwinds Basin. Lowest radiation count in the area. Little bit of hope.
It is calmer.
The Site 1 folks were interested in the monoliths, too.
Did they learn anything?
Mostly what you learn the hard way. But hey, now you're here.
More remnant bots. These ones don't seem hostile.
Well, they don't seem hostile yet. Oh, well, now they're hostile. Unless you just shot at it for no reason. I just get stuck on stuff so often.
Detect a high level of remnant encryption here, Pathfinder. To continue, you will need to decrypt it.
Climbing again. It's like a baboon simulator.
Interface accepted.
Above!
Oh, you know, you didn't need to come up here with me, but okay.
I'll need to use the interface that controls this.
Interface accepted.
Ranged weaponry, huh?
Should be enough glyphs.
Let's see. Surface scarring consistent with initiative standard ranged weaponry. Theorizing physical marks are consistent with survey equipment used in melee defense. So we shot at it. Or somebody shot at it. How does this thing work? Genius, I figured it out. Decrypt the remnant code. Oh.
Glad you're the ones acting these.
Wait, how many pipelines does it go? Oh, there's not a third one around here?
Colonists from Site 1. No one came for her body?
We knew some were lost, Ryder. We weren't told they were left.
Wonder how many are out there.
Too many. Lexi, update Nexus records on Pavlov, Amira S. And get a recovery shuttle out here.
Good idea. If she's got family, they deserve closure.
We'll give them more than closure.
Just her, though.
We'll finish what she started.
Just her. The rest of them, we don't care.
It appears to reconfigure panels that rise from the floor.
That could come in handy.
So we have cover, because it's all about finding as many mid-sized walls as you can. Somehow conveniently located. Okay, what the hell am I doing with this again?
Interface failed, Pathfinder. Defense systems engaging.
I don't even know what to do. Maybe explain it a little better what my actual objective is. Let's see. Decrypt the remnant code by assigning glyphs to the grid. No row column or highlighted shape can include repeats of the same glyph. What the hell does that mean? Does that mean they all have to match? But they don't match.
Interface successful, Pathfinder.
That did
I don't even know how that was
whatever
right.
did.
I don't know why that was right.
Pathways lighting up all over. The monoliths are resonating. QEC contact?
Well, whatever's happening, they're definitely connecting.
You did good. Keep doing more.
Ket dropship.
Seriously? Can't catch a break.
I think I have these chest-high walls. That I coincidentally found. Ah, look at that! Oh my god.
Just me? Well, the Kets seem to appear everywhere we find remnant tech.
I was just thinking the same thing.
What do we have here?
Oh, a little too late, huh?
We're so close. I just know it. Once we get that linguist, we'll crack it. There's so much tech here. It has to help. Then I can see Carrie again. It's been a slow start, but we got this. We... Oh no. No!
Couldn't get that cunning linguist right away, huh?
Damn it.
The Remnant aren't all bots and maybe blue skies. Stay careful.
They were saving any data they could, in case it helped the next try.
That's us. The next try is us.
Well, no need to be so down about it. Where the hell did I park? I need a little remote sound, you know? Help me find my vehicle.
Radiation levels have spiked, Pathfinder.
You know that sound's gonna be around for the rest of the time, you know? The pop pop. Yeah. There's no way it would go away in whatever the year this takes place in. I mean, I'm sure it told me, I just, you know, didn't pay attention. Boy, the calibration on the vehicle is kind of shit. It's either a hard turn or none. It's like digital, you know? Looks like maybe one little tiny step in from full. It's basically half or full.
EOS back home?
When everywhere was labeled H with a bunch of numbers?
Your dad put those readings up in his office. Knew them all by heart. Wonder what those worlds really looked like then. And now.
Well, we're in the kind of middle of trying to fix it, so, you know. Why don't you just have a little patience?
Get ready to fight!
Yeah, I think this is as far as I usually get before I get bored of the game. I'm sort of feeling that boredom set in. We're gonna try to resist it.
Looks like a cat facility of some kind.
Those assholes took over my best research site. They won't let you near the monolith without a fight.
Ah, well, I guess it's theirs then. Are you expecting me to fight for it? I don't even know it that well. We're only on our first date basis. I haven't forced people to go on the, you know, split the bill on the first date basis. I mean, some people prefer that, but, you know.
Life support restored.
I think also what hurts this game is any meaningful location-based damage. Seems like the headshots are not really that effective.
Hostile shuttle incoming.
Oh, hi guys. Psst, it's dropping like rocks in there. That's a good throw, my man. Throw it right into a shield. You wonder why it didn't work out for you. Clear the catch. Are they still around? I don't see them. This one's hiding somewhere. Yes, remains that don't exist. Just his items just hovering in the hovering above the ground. Wow, did it really bog down the engine to leave the bodies? Oh, there he is. Wow. He's not even fighting. He's like stuck.
Why send reinforcements? Do they know we're here?
This game. This frickin' game. It's so broken. I set my skills. Ah, damn it. Oh, it's a shield that I actually walk on top of. Okay.
Let's get to it before there's any more Ket.
Crotch introduction.
Who are you?
From the Nexus.
Andromeda Initiative. We're not here to cause trouble.
So you say. Still haven't told me who you are.
I'm the Pathfinder.
Are you now?
My name's Scott Ryder.
I look like a Scott, don't I?
I'm Drac, Clan Nakmor. You'll forgive me if I didn't just trust a stranger from the Nexus. They haven't exactly treated us Krogan well. What are you doing out here?
Exploring.
Checking out these monoliths? The Ket seem pretty interested in this one. Looks like you cleared it out first, though.
You said I didn't save any for you?
Not really.
Nexus knows
Shot a whole
shit
shitload
about
of them.
Ket. They think they're safe. But they're just waiting to die out there in space. I've been quads deep on a couple of planets for a while now. Taking out Ket bases, fighting ground troops. I know what they can do.
It's not pretty.
You know, we could use a Krogan like you, Drac.
I'm flattered, but do you have any idea how many humans I've watched die? Your meat is spoiled. Besides, the day I help the Nexus again is the day the clouds part and the Ket keel over. No offense.
None taken.
Good, because I'm getting bored and the Ket are getting stronger. Seem particularly interested in this alien tech.
Remnant?
Yeah, that. I'm gonna go find more to shoot. Try to keep your head out there.
I know it doesn't look like anything. Look at this body. It just looks like a mess of textures.
He seems fun.
You'll need to scan for the missing glyphs, Pathfinder.
Wonder if I'd get anything on the scanner.
Oh, I forget this is a different base. Oh, shit looks the same. Look, didn't I just do that? Oh no, it's a different base.
Life support systems are in peril. Radiation within safe levels. Life support restored.
Okay, let's solve this thing.
Why don't we find every single one, not solve it? Why am I leaving just that little bit left?
I'm getting better at this. Done. The monoliths are online and connected to something in the lake. This could be the master switch we're looking for.
I'll meet you there. Don't do anything without me.
Well, my next order of business was to have sex, so still want me to wait for you? Yeah, dude, where's my car? Oh, there it is. Hot, 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 hot. Gotta do the drills. I will turn this car around. I mean, I really will do it. Well, we kind of have to.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station. Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
Let's see. We predicted Habitat 1 is a lush and vibrant world. The green band rushes over. The Citadel is a world away, and there's more to freedom than the Terminus. This golden world offers a true pioneer, thousands of kilometers of untamed potential, and with advanced genetic storage, in mere months we'll be deploying the little creature comforts that will enable you to thrive. Let's see. Habitat 1 named EOS does not match initiative pre-flight profiles. Advanced predictives are no longer applicable. Parameters require 94% rework. Yeah, great. Gotcha. Wonderful. Wasn't yours to begin with, and now you're mad that that isn't what you wanted. Human race be slightly spoiled.
Speed bump.
Oh, is there even a way in there? Does the water kill me like every other video game, character?
There's an initiative shuttle ahead. Looks bad.
Worth checking, if only to make sure the Ket don't get to keep it.
Well, what are you talking about? Alright, you see something I don't see.
So whatever tech we found on Habitat 7 is the same as what's here?
That's what the scans suggest.
2 planets now. What does that mean?
You know what it means.
Suit up and find out. Got it.
out of the lake.
The tech's underground, too? Let's see.
It's opening up.
I see a door. Come on!
Come on, where? What are you talking about again?
Whoa, it's forming a bridge.
Looks solid. If not, prepare to swim.
Oh, is that the thing you're talking about? I couldn't even see it from there. Girl's got eagle eyes. You already here? Well, how'd you beat me to here? You know, I probably shouldn't even ask. Ladies need to keep their secrets.
No. No, this can't be right. All that fanfare for an empty room? There's some secret here. There must be. Do your Pathfinder thing. Oh, you're good.
That wasn't me.
I didn't do a thing. How far down do you think it goes?
We've got to throw a human down there and listen for the sound. Or maybe we can find a rock.
That can't be air pressure. Electrostatic? Ah, gravitation. Oh, you idiot, PB. That wasn't the front door. This is.
I'll let you know.
Hey!
Cora's the only smart one. Like I said, she should have been the main character. Of course, she wasn't that smart. She didn't wait for the plop sound before she jumped in.
Acting like a gravity well.
But where's it taking us?
Gravity? Well,
Embrace the unknown, Ryder. Now this is more like it.
Looks like a bunker. Or a vault?
Whatever you call it. The controls for that atmosphere processor might be down here somewhere.
Let's find out.
And anything could be important. Let's be thorough.
but let's be... Oh, wait. Is there no manual save? I thought there was. No, there is. Okay. Oh, but I can't save right now. You can save manually when we want you to.
Not what we're looking for, but worth getting a record.
You go ahead. I've got your back.
Are you gonna allow me to save now? No. Why? What's so special about me wandering around here that I can't save before I do it?
Look there, do you see that? Looks like a broken information display.
Ah, this is where the whole alien raves. Got the light show and everything. Just need some mist from above.
Element Zero threaded through all this tech. Imagine the engineering that would take.
Yeah, I have to complete this I have to complete this before they even let me save. It's a good sign.
That gravity well works in reverse too.
Then we have a way out. Until we find those processor controls. Only minimal power. I don't think it triggered the atmosphere processor, but...
Pathfinder, a conduit beneath the floor just activated. Fluid is running through it. It could be generating emergency power. Your scanner will have more details.
No signs of any cat. Maybe they can't get into the vault.
But you can. That'll get their attention.
Lucky me. I see the conduit, Sam. Whatever it is, leads out of the room.
Phrase recovered. Must read to access. This console links to surface facilities.
Then it must control the atmosphere processor.
No glyphs. It looks dead. or locked down most of this place.
The fluid conduit leads to this console and further into the vault.
So if we follow that conduit, it might lead to the system lockdown.
Minor corruption detected. The pattern suggests significant data present, but it cannot be accessed.
Can I save now? No. Screw you.
These data patterns
Hold your
are
poo.
incredible. If I'm right,
Or whatever it is that you need to
another
expel.
gravity well, and
Disgust?
that's new.
What is it?
I don't know, taste
Symbol
it.
of authority? A key? It's easy to speculate with Remnant, but we need more facts. I'll see what I can find on this beauty. Maybe over this way.
Whatever has this place on lockdown is that way.
I do my best work solo. You fix up the vault, I'll investigate the relic, and together we'll figure this place out.
Okay, see you later.
Not a bad idea. We'll cover twice the ground.
You're actually super annoying. I don't want to hang out.
I knew you were smart. I'm on frequency 145.8. Stay safe.
Snake. Colonel. Do you need to save?
10 credits say she ends up in a pit of spikes.
This gravity well's sealed off. No way through.
Incidentally, a gravity well is the gravitational effect of a large mass in space. This is more accurately a well with variable gravity.
Keep a note for our sorry friend. And for when we try to explain all this.
Comm check. It's, well, you know who.
We read you, PB. Stay in touch.
Really? Why won't they let me save? It's so weird to restrict your save in the middle of the game. It's not really a save anywhere feature.
They dug this place through solid rock.
It's a save when we give you permission.
Must be how they kept it from collapsing.
They can Frostbite not allow for saves whenever, whenever somebody wants. How kind of engine is this? You can save anywhere you want in Doom.
What's that liquid?
Unable to classify.
The only way through is down towards it.
You can save anywhere you want in Crisis. You can save anywhere you want in Gears of War. So, any other engine. Yeah, why would I need a blast shield? In case somebody's blasting me. Blasting me!
An unknown alloy and other materials. The composition resembles omnigel.
Maybe that's the fluid in the conduit. It's dead. Nothing.
I bet they used it for working in that liquid.
It's like, which direction do you want me to head?
So whatever that liquid is, they need a whole aqueduct of it.
Make that 2 aqueducts, at least. I just crossed one.
Really?
Careful, don't fall in that liquid.
It burns through your shield. Found that out the hard way.
Remains of the Remnant.
Use the pillars for cover!
I'd like to use the save button to save, please. All this advanced technology, and I can't use this frickin' button.
We're good.
Don't drink the water.
My God.
All this for an atmosphere processor? What is this place?
So yeah, I mean, yeah, they have some cool stuff in here. It's just, it's so dull. You know? It's like you put all your time and effort into like the graphics and the textures and sound, and then when it actually came to the plot and the gameplay, you're just like, yeah, I think we're done here. All this for one circuit.
Another aqueduct. How many do they need? If it really is like Omnigel, that fluid could be what's keeping this place going.
Are those roads down there? I can't even see where they end.
Up there! More remnant!
Watch the edges! Way ahead of you! Keep looking up! Don't let him get above us! We're good!
I'm not good, I just got shot at. I'm rather offended right now. What did I ever do besides kill everything and try to change the atmosphere for my own species? With little to no regard for what previously existed here. Is that all?
Not a symbol of authority! The remnant still shoot at me! I'll try it with one of those data patterns we saw.
Is that a good idea?
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
That's one way to light a room. The atmosphere processor we found before didn't need all these steps. Dad just interfaced with it directly.
And it didn't work out so great.
Direct intervention was necessary in that case, but clearly unwise.
Are these supposed to be lamps? They don't light shit up. Oh, they light the one spot in the floor for the reflection. It's not really such an advanced technology. These guys even know what they're doing?
Look how high it is. Might be another gravity well. The well's sealed. Damn. Maybe we can use the conduit for emergency power, since before.
Better safe than sorry! Take them out!
You're sure this well isn't gonna open up under us?
Pretty sure! Focus on the remnant!
Wonder if I'd get anything on the scanner. The conduit splits and goes through each of those devices.
Interfacing may complete the circuit and allow the well to open.
If it gets us to the system lockdown, let's try.
This device appears defensive in nature.
Okay, let's hit both those consoles and complete the circuit. Device is online and makes a shield. At least it's friendly.
Layers and layers of defenses. If they're defenses.
Power restored to the gravity well. The conduit leads down. Conduit fluid pressure is variable. There could be activity below.
Then let's dig deeper.
Be a great time to save. Game says no. I know. I'll just stand right here.
Unknown. Radiation counts indicate the vault has been offline for several hundred years.
Around the time the Scourge appeared? That can't be a coincidence. Maybe the Scourge is why all this tech was abandoned.
Who says it's abandoned? Maybe they're just life forms we can't detect.
Dead. Without the conduit, there's not even enough power for the door. Crap. The conduit sprang a leak.
Careful. No way you can interface with the console like that.
And no fluid means no power. Damn it. Maybe that's why those devices up above were turned off. We're not turning back now. There has to be some way to fix the leak.
Ryder, up here.
Don't I have some gum or something?
What happened? I can't get indoors to work.
The conduit's breached.
Hey, wait! The observers were using weird laser frequencies to fix a broken wall back there. I can send the frequencies to your Omni tool. Maybe they can patch up the conduit?
And received. I'll give him a shot.
I'm not gonna have a choice.
The system's responding to those frequencies. Just a patch job, but it should hold.
Nice work! If it's fixed, that console should work now.
Looks like it worked.
There's even a bridge. You're a pal, Ryder.
Where are you going?
We've got to be close to the system lockdown by now. First one gets the glory.
We'll catch up. If we got that door working too. Will you look at that?
How do we get across?
Watch your step. It's still a long drop.
What kind of crappy engineering is this? We won't give you a whole floor. We'll make you jump around like your damn Mario.
Wait, plants? All the way down here?
You see them too? Thought all the gravity fun had messed up my eyes.
No sunlight, no water. They should all be dead.
The source of the system lockdown may yield more information. We appear to be close.
I'm starting to get the hang of this.
Company!
Ow, 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 ow. I'd love to be able to stop and save.
It made a new path. I think that's the right way. We could reach it if we backtrack. Observers coming up at us!
Armor hydraulics compensating.
Oh, that bit's slippery.
Good thing all this ammo is universal. Just everybody uses the same ammo.
We've got a path to... Whoa!
Got a path to whoa. What state is that in? Must be AH. Whoa! Ah.
We're 2 gravity wells down already, and this place goes even deeper. What's at the bottom?
Let's not find out the hard way.
Yeah, Cora's the top.
Too far, even for jump jets. That is cool.
Yeah, it's cool until it stops working.
That? This whole platform's resonating with something. We must be close.
No, sit on it. It's a free ride.
No question. This is the heart of the vault.
I've never seen anything like it.
All conduits converge here, Pathfinder.
That must be the lockdown console.
Do I have to do some other stupid ass thing to activate this? I mean, so far that's been the entire game.
Any thoughts, Sam?
Unknown. Though it appears related to the lockdown, an in-depth study may reveal its purpose.
How do I study it in
The
depthly?
system lockdown is disabled. The vault and the atmosphere processor should return to full operation.
You must stick it in your anus. What?
Ryder, you fixed the lockdown, didn't you? The whole place is lighting up. Power readings are off the chart. Really, really off the chart.
But if it's back online, we should be good.
Should we go?
Are we going to be able to outrun that cloud? Seems highly unlikely.
Back to the entrance now!
I saw it! What is that thing?
Don't risk it, just go!
I don't know. We're just trying to show off our lighting model. We had to figure out some sort of scenario
Watch out! Vents!
that we could make up so we could do it. It's completely arbitrary. Don't worry about it.
Too far to jump. Got another bridge?
Why, yes, I do indeed.
It would be wise to escape, Ryder.
I know, Sam!
But there's no timer, so you probably don't have to rush.
here. We're taking it. It's still coming.
Is it?
Kills anything in its way.
Yeah, like us.
Oh, sorry about you guys.
Almost there.
I know it didn't look like they followed me.
Barrier's gone.
Get that thing if you want, but it's going to be close.
We're almost clear. Where are you? Hello? Peavy?
Go, 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 go!
What's with all these weird crotch shots in this game?
Right on our heels.
Get to the gravity well.
That's where my power is.
Not moving. Find an override.
Console is attempting surface reconnection.
Come on!
Board restart is now complete.
Oh, it didn't do anything at all. It's just a cloud that just passes right by you.
That was... Talk about a rush.
What just happened?
What was that? Field.
Might have been sweeping the vault, or chasing us.
An immune response?
It was just some Febreze.
Maybe one last scrub before startup? This place is full of surprises.
Barely escaped alive.
We have to be more careful. That field almost disintegrated us.
I mean, we don't really know that.
But it didn't. You want to focus on that or the cool vault you just activated?
Atmosphere processor is online. Recovering last console activity.
Is that the Helios cluster?
Yeah. There we are. That's Eos.
Whoa. Did restarting the system do that?
If that light is us, then all these points could be vaults in other worlds. Dormant like this one.
Maybe. But why is there a whole network of them? What's all this for?
Oh, we don't know for sure. Could be a self-destruct sequence.
Unless the builders show up to explain themselves, all we've got is guesswork. So far, we've seen bots, living plants, atmosphere processors.
Back home, some corporation hit a desert world with an ice comet. They changed the atmosphere to bring rain.
To help it support life.
That first processor we saw was making things worse, but maybe it malfunctioned.
Is that what these builders were trying to do? Make worlds habitable? Even terraform a whole cluster?
Hey, look there. That's different. Maybe it's active? We've got to go see.
Sam?
Extrapolating. These coordinates lie beyond the space we have currently surveyed, Pathfinder.
Mark it on our charts. We need more to go on. Let's head up to the surface. I could use some fresh air.
I could use the ability to save too. I could definitely not do with Cora's bull-legged walking though. That really drives me nuts. I don't know if they thought it was sexy or cool or what, but it was weird.
Look at that sky.
How? No atmosphere processor works that fast.
If this effect is representative, Pathfinder, air and moisture patterns will show noticeable improvement. Eos could support an outpost.
It won't be easy.
Even without the storms, it'll be a struggle for a while. But we can tough it out. This remnant technology could be the key to our survival, if we can control it.
You can. Kind of. Still, wouldn't hurt to find a manual.
We've got a lead. Sam marked it on the charts down there. That site is active, whatever it is. Who knows what we'll find there.
We? You want to come along?
I want to know what makes the remnant tick. You've got a key to their technology. Or a crowbar, at least.
Are you sure? You seem kind of sketchy, girl.
I don't know. We're a team. You like working solo.
Sure, but we don't have to be joined at the hip to solve all this. Come on.
Pack what you need and...
Data pad, toothbrush, clean underwear, that'll do. I'll catch up with you.
Well, this will be interesting.
Oh, you mean that thing worked?
Now for our new outpost.
You have already logged an ideal site. Nav point noted. Updating Tempest.
The Nexus is on pins and needles, Ryder. Pods are inbound and ready.
Let's go make it happen.
Oh, hey, I can save the game. Thank you for allowing me to do that, Your Majesty. Oh, my God, this thing. Why don't we stop it there? This is audap. I'm watching Mass Effect Andromeda on PC. And again, this is the Steam version. Well, you know, I definitely had some issues with it. But it's still not terrible. It's certainly not the worst game I've ever played. And it's nice to have an actual sci-fi and adventure that's just not like a cheap knockoff of another game. Although technically this is a cheap knockoff of the previous series, but you know, whatever. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.